The cost of electricity has risen by over 70% in the last decade, with a task force appointed by former President Uhuru Kenyatta attributing the rise to expensive and uncompetitive power purchase deals between Kenya Power and independent power producers.
Look at the cost tabulation. There is a huge amount of money we pay for no generation at all. And they say it is sort of like insurance because they are keeping the generators there so that in the evening when we need more power, they can switch them on.
Energy Committee Chair Vincent Musyoka posed that KenGen receives less in payment compared to IPPS despite producing more power than its counterparts.
By owning this equipment, because by the time the 20 years expire, this equipment can still run maybe for another 20 years or so. And it can go a long way in reducing the cost of energy. So
appearing before the National Assembly Committee on Energy, Muturi directed the Energy Committee to unmask the beneficiaries owners of IPPS, including foreign companies, for transparency, which may help tame skewed payments.
Not just local companies, even foreign companies must disclose who the beneficial owners are. This is mandatory. A blanket statement that it will be too costly for the government. But we are not told costly how. What will we have breached?
Muturi has also reiterated he will only advise the government after seeing the IPPS agreements, since his office was not involved by the state-owned power producer during negotiations.
We are not negotiating with the assistance of the Office of the Attorney General. KPLC and I think whoever else involved there, they went direct and negotiated those things. So the state law office doesn't have copies of those agreements. We can save the country the ignominy of always having to pay dearly for that which could have been avoided.
And asked if the AG office can give them legal counsel on IPPS non-compliance to the 2015 Companies Act.
If any such company which has not provided names of beneficial owners, it is in violation of the applicable law. And this is, the applicable law is this 974 of the Companies Act. Because if we were to say, if we are to remain in that kind of mold, report that those companies to the CID for possible prosecution. Because this will be very easy. You have not provided the names of your beneficial owners. You are therefore in violation of the law. Take to court.
And in April, 2 independent power producers blamed the soaring prices of fuel for the high cost of power in the country. The push for investigations into IPP agreements with Kenya Power has been raging for nearly 20 years, even as Kenyans continue bearing the brunt of soaring power bills and economic inflation. Mariam Jahid, K24, Nairobi.